Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. An absolutely gorgeous morning here at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park in beautiful North Naples, Florida. As I walk out to the beach, 77 degrees already here in North Naples, 77 degrees. Expecting today's high to be around, somewhere between 84 and 86. Beautiful blue sky. Some high, thin, wispy white clouds up there. Passing through. Nice little breeze. I can't figure out what direction it's coming from. Feels like it's coming in maybe from the southwest. We're at low tide right now. Thanks for tuning in. Got off to a little bit of a late start. Had a couple things I had to take care of this morning. Some business. But it is another glorious day here in paradise. Barbara Grove is set up on the beach with her shells already. Just look for those pine trees there at the north end of Area 4, and Barb's out on the beach in front of the pine trees. You can't miss her with all of her seashells. Boy, it is warm. Already warm. Whew. Gorgeous view up there. This is still the widest piece of beach here, Area 4, at the park. The most sand. You can find some shade in the morning up at the north end of Area 4 and down at the south end of Area 4. No shade in the middle. Boy, the sand is really soft up here. March 1st, huh? Happy March already. Man, blew through 2 months already. Can you believe it? 2 months into 2021. Where does the time go? There is a monster of a boat out there. I can hear the engines roaring out there. A speedboat way out. Good 2 miles out, maybe 3 miles out. He is moving along. One of those big power boats. I don't know if you can hear the drone of his engines in the background. Starting to look good here. Finally starting to clear up. Looking gorgeous. Look at that sky. Oh boy. Looking good today, huh? Looking good. Finally. I see Kevin is out in the water up ahead of me, walking the sandbar. Looking for shells and sand dollars. Love that sky. I love those clouds. Something in the water up here ahead of me. Maybe just a big clump of seaweed. I see a dark patch. I don't know if it's a school of fish or some seaweed. Check it out. It looks like just a patch of seaweed down there. Thought maybe it was a school of little bait fish. That's what it looks like, a dark cloud like that. Hit that share button. If you enjoy our time together in the mornings, our little virtual beach walks. Virtual for you, not for me. Beautiful for me. Excuse me. Buoys for Dave. Remember our buoys for Dave? Still trying to collect money, raise some funds to get new buoys here, the markers that designate the swim area. Put them out here in memory of our friend Dave Stewart. The cost of those buoys are $1,700. Our friend Anna Ramirez is kind of spearheading that project. You can message her. You might see her pop up here if you got any questions. The donations are going through the Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Got to make sure the donations are earmarked buoys for Dave. I'll tell you what, it is tough coming out here in the mornings and having to do this. It's a real chore having to come out here and walk on the beach in the morning. I hope you can sympathize with me. I just think it's so neat that I can share it with you live. I just think that is so cool. Being able with just a cell phone, take you along with me. Where our dolphins have been. I haven't seen any dolphins out here for quite a few mornings now. They're out and about. People are spotting them. It's not like they're not here. We're just missing them during my live feeds. We're coming up to area 4 there, the north end where Roy hangs out. The pine trees. He's in the shade this morning under the pines. Give you a look around to the east here. Looking down to the south. The little waves breaking here on the outer edge of the sandbar. I can see some little fish jumping out of the water. I see little sparkles, they're little glistening bodies jumping up out of the water. Real hard to see on the camera. You can see that water is looking really good this morning. You can see right through these waves. That's what I always look for. These little waves. Just incredible. incredibly beautiful colors this morning. Well, so far so good with the new gimbal here. Seems to be working well. This is, let's see, this is about the 5th or 6th gimbal I've gone through in 5 years. Every single one of them was different. I keep trying different models out. This one seems to be working pretty well so far. This is an Osmo made by DJI if you're looking for a camera gimbal. Not too expensive. The DJI Osmo 4. I think they call it the OM4. It's got a magnetic mount for your camera, which makes it easy to put your camera, take it on and off. My next goal is to get a microphone. I need a couple microphones for the camera here. And then I want to get a second gimbal. I want to have always have a second gimbal on hand to back up. So that's the wish list. Bills come first, though, obviously. It's amazing what you can do with an iPhone now. Gosh, back in the old days of video production, man, oh man, we had gigantic cameras. We'd bring in a truck or trucks. Yes, trucks full of lighting equipment, audio equipment. It's amazing now the power that I have in the palm of my hand with an iPhone. Just the quality amazes me. You still have to have an eye. You have to have a good eye to make good videos, take good photos. You can have all the tools in the world, but if you just don't have that artistic ability, it's worthless. Just like you can go out and buy some paints and a canvas and go at it, but unless you're an artist, nobody's gonna know what you just painted. He's making his march up the beach here, making his stump run. Our osprey nest up there in those pines. I don't hear any noise coming out of there this morning. It's right up in there, the osprey nest. I see one up there. See one osprey. There it goes, squawking away. See if I can zoom in on it. What the heck? I can't even see. I'm blinded here. I'm looking right into the sun. There's the nest up there. See one of the ospreys sitting there. Barb's over here got a little audience already. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Shell lesson. Pay attention to the lesson, Kevin. I'm going to test you later. I'm going to test everybody later. She found all those right here at Delnor-Wiggins.
And the ones on Haiti.
Yeah, well, that's close to Wiggins. There you go. Yeah. Good morning there, sweetie. How you doing today? You got the big boys. Big boys? I always forget about those girls. It's always the big boys. They are beautiful. I'll try to get back here before you leave. It's so darn beautiful. I get stuck up there. It's so beautiful with the water and the boats and the dolphins. And
I'm going to have a lot of my meaty stuff pretty soon.
Oh, right. Well, we'll definitely be talking about that. Okay, perfect. Everything good? You doing good? Are you out here suffering again? Amen. Amen. Yep. So she's got her big boys and girls out here if you want to see them. Barb will be out here till about 10:30, and then it just gets too darn hot. Look at that sky. Oh. Hey, Kevin. Barbara wants her big Murex shell back. Barbara wants her big Murex shell back. The one that's in your pocket there. Yeah. Oh, nice the whole year. Man, it is. I was worried when that wind shifted. It's gorgeous out here. Nice breeze. It's blowing Roy right up the beach. There goes his hat. Oh God.
Oh my God. Go get it for him. I wish he could camp here.
So there you go. You got a good Samaritan rescuing his hat. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice if he could camp out?
I would live here.
Well, you could if you got yourself a camper.
I got my job here.
If you got a camper, you could. You'd have to get in line. But... No, I mean you could stay over there where they put the campers. I got one of my friends who's supposed to be coming in here soon, him and his wife.
Oh, volunteer?
Yeah.
That's a waiting list.
Yeah, he's been waiting for years. They just bounce all over Florida.
That's a lot of people.
You know, retired, and they just go from park to park.
Oh, man. I love it, though.
Yep. There he is, the walking man.
Got his Italian jacket on
That's
today.
his pizza parlor jacket. It's his Leone's jacket.
And Gino's.
Gino's, yeah. Hey, we snuck up on you.
Yeah.
I saw your hat go flying.
Oh, it's my hat.
Fortunately, that girl was there to get it for you, that nice lady.
Oh, wet.
Oh well. It'll cool your head off. Yeah. A wet hat. Beautiful out here, isn't it? Man, oh man. Coming up from the south here, it feels like. It's couldn't ask for a nicer day. We're spoiled, Roy. We're spoiled.
Oh, fantastic.
Still going strong. Still going strong. 96 years old. God bless him. You're going strong, Daddy-O. You're going strong. Good morning. Look who's behind you. Look who's sneaking up on us.
How you doing?
You remember Joe, right? Joe took us all to First Watch yesterday. Talk about a great new friend. Not really a new friend. Yeah, it's been a couple years. Yep. But now it's the real deal. Every day at the beach. Man, oh man. He still can't believe he lives here.
Yeah.
What you been? It's coming up, what, a couple weeks now? 2 weeks tomorrow. Yep.
Oh, just moved down.
Yep. Yeah, from Connecticut. He's suffering through it. Can you tell? Yep. When, I'm going to ask you the $1 million question. You moved down from Wisconsin when? Do you remember?
20 years ago.
20? Is that all? You don't think it was maybe 30? 20 or 30 years ago. That's more like it. All right. I saw a picture a couple of years ago that was 25 years old that was taken here at the park, and I swear it was Roy's chair sitting out on the beach. Obviously not the chair he has, but it was up in Area 4. It was taken by the assistant park manager 25 years ago. And he believes that it was Roy's chair up there. Unfortunately, I never got to meet Roy's late wife, Audrey. She passed away, I think, maybe 6 months to a year before I met him. Roy was, hey, good morning. Roy was kind of kept to himself out here at the beach. He really, people saw him. They knew there was this older guy that came to the beach every day with his wife before she passed away, and then he'd come out here every morning. But he really didn't talk to anybody. Nobody really went over and talked to him. He had a couple friends. Bill, Sharktooth Bill from Canada. But other than that, he was just kind of a loner here. Just enjoying the beauty, I'm sure, and thinking about his wife. I would see him when I was walking on the beach in the mornings. I've been doing this for about 5 years now, and I would see him and just maybe, we'd just wave to each other or give each other a nod or maybe a quick hello, good morning in passing. Then one morning I was over with one of our rangers, Carl. What a great ranger Carl was. He moved up to St. Augustine. But Carl was over there checking on a sea turtle nest. And I was filming, and Carl educated me a lot. Carl was a really, really cool park ranger. And he taught me a lot in the mornings. He took the time to sit and chat with me and taught me a lot about sea turtles. And Roy, Roy, very curious. He was wondering what the heck I had in my hand, what I was doing, what that gadget was, and what was I doing over there. And he wanted to see the sea turtles, and that's kind of how we met. He came over. We were chatting. I told him we were live on Facebook. He had no idea what Facebook was. He really didn't even understand the internet, so to say, but I started explaining it to him as I'd see him over the ongoing mornings. And we just developed a friendship. Before you know it, he was singing and dancing, playing his harmonica for us. And then, 2 years ago? Was it 2 years ago? 2 to 3 years ago. Heck. He was out here walking in the water. He had a cut on his leg. He didn't even think about it. His crutches kind of rubbed a little hole in his knee. He was out walking in the water, and he got flesh-eating bacteria. Got in through that open wound. And one morning I was sitting at home and I got a call from the ranger station, said, "Rob, they're taking Roy out of here in an ambulance." I'm like, "What?" So I raced over to the park to see what was going on. They had already got him out of here. He was over at the emergency room at the local hospital. They had no idea what was wrong with him. He had passed out. It took them quite a while to determine what was wrong with him, that flesh-eating bacteria. But within the course of 2 days, he had a gigantic hole in his left shin. You could see down into the bone, all the tendons. I mean, it was just eating away rapidly at his leg. So they just kept pumping him with antibiotics. It took over a year for him to recover. But he did, and I've seen him. I mean, it's amazing. Back then he was, 92 when that happened? Crazy that he survived it. And he became a media sensation. He was in the newspapers, on the local TV stations. I mean, it was really cool. It brought him a lot of awareness to that little problem that lurks out here in the Gulf. It's always out here, that flesh-eating bacteria, but it's very rare that anything happens to anybody. You have to have a weak immune system, and it's all about timing. People have lost limbs, people have died from it. But Roy survived. It was just amazing. And I've seen him go through all kinds of other issues since I've known him. I've been in and out of the ER with him numerous times. And he always comes back. He's determined to celebrate his 100th birthday. He's determined to get on the old USS Iowa, his old battleship from World War II. He's determined to get out to California and get on that ship. Go down to his old station, the communications room. I hope his dream comes true. I know it's going to be a monumental day for the folks that run the Iowa now. They've turned it into a museum. Now things have kind of changed a little bit here. His hearing has gotten really bad. It's very difficult to have a conversation with him. I miss our chats. I miss him playing his harmonica for us. But he's still got his smile. God bless him. He's got his smile, and he does have his wit. He does still have his sense of humor. I hope I have just a little of that. just thinking, living to be 96, living to be 100. Wow. The most famous prayer tree in the park right here. It's getting harder and harder to take pictures of it because so many people are posing in front of it now for pictures. Pretty cool. There is a sad sight up here just on the other side of the pass. That capsized sailboat that was up the beach has made its way down further to the south there. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. Working my way around the obstacle course here. Around all the dead trees. Now, this water is absolutely gorgeous. I was really worried this morning. The wind shifted directions and I was really worried about the red tide, but fortunately, I think we're in good shape. It's a little cloudier up here than it was down to the south, the water, but still nice. Still nice. So you were looking for a boat, I heard. There's one really cheap up there. That is sad.
That was all the way down.
It's amazing how it washed down, made its way down here. Man,
Yeah, and if it keeps going that way, next couple of days,
it's going to be on our beach.
it'll be here in the channel.
Yeah, it'll go up a river. Sad, man, sad. Yeah, he just ran aground, and it's sad because he was living there. It's an older guy, an older gentleman. That's his house, yeah. So now he's homeless. I didn't pay attention to that part. I just caught it on the news. I'm like, oh wait, that's Bonita Beach. And they're yeah, he is liable for getting it out of here. He's been trying to get it towed out. It's not as easy as it. Now it's really high and dry too.
Yeah, plus they put the floats underneath it, so they even had a salvage company come and keep it up afloat. That's horrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna give everybody a look at it here when I get up to the end.
See you later.
All right, Joe. Take care. That's really sad. Seeing this sailboat up here. It's amazing how it's washed down the beach closer to us. It was way up at the north end of Barefoot Beach Preserve Park up here. Now it's all the way down at the south end, down at the point. If you look close, you can see it there. I'll zoom in to it in a little while here. I just want to get out to the end. Nothing in the way of seashells. A lot of people out here picking at them. Is everything okay? Is your wife okay? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm going to zoom into that sailboat over here. Hey, good morning. How are you today?
Couldn't be better.
Isn't it glorious? So you heard us talking about this boat. There it is. There it is. Aground at the south end of Barefoot Beach. Very, very sad. If you remember, just less than a week ago, it was way up the beach. Way up by those condos on the right. Mother Nature, she can be cruel. That's one of the reasons I don't want to own a boat. It's just on the other side of the pass there. Yep. Sad, sad, sad. So did you find anything to stump Barbara?
No.
No. I tried to find something that might make her at least go to the book.
Oh, go to the book.
Go to the book. Reference. I gotta get one of those books. It's a great little book.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there's
Yeah, but I got the Google Lens. You know, you just take
Uh,
a picture of it and it tells you what to show.
okay, is that what Terrence uses?
I'm not sure.
He has something.
You can use it for plants, animals.
It,
you
it
take a picture of
I
it.
mean, anything he took a picture of, it told him what it was.
Yeah, sometimes it just comes close. You know, it resembles
Well,
something.
what we were using it for is when he first started here was identifying all the fish that were on the beach,
Oh,
the dead fish
There you
from
go.
the red tide.
There you go.
And he'd just snap a picture
Yeah,
and boom,
Google Lens, yeah.
Google Lens. No, did you see any dolphins?
No, not today.
Where's the kayak?
No trunk. So I'm gonna take it out, but we'll see.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yep.
Lots of,
So
man,
now
just
the trunk. We'll fit in the trunk.
so many people. So
Yeah.
many people out here in the mornings now taking all of our shells.
I know, that's why I'm not looking too hard because
Exactly.
the scavengers got them.
I mean, and none of them checked with me. Did they check with you?
No.
They just show up. There you go. Write them up. I've almost given up on the shelling in the mornings. It is heating up fast now. Heating up fast.
That's a long haul. You're gonna do it. Yeah. You too.
I wonder if our pelicans are up here hanging out. This is Wiggins Pass, by the way. If you're just tuning in, Wiggins Pass up in North Naples, Florida. I'm standing on the south shore of the pass at the north end of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Well, no pelicans this morning. Our little snowy egret buddy. Good morning.
I've seen you out here multiple times. You making a documentary?
No, just do a live feed every morning from the park here.
Oh, okay.
A lot of our friends up north tune in and watch it. People in the summer, a lot of folks that come here in the winter go back home and watch it just to stay in touch.
Okay, so you associate with TV station then?
No,
Okay.
no, that's just the name of my company. Yeah,
Okay.
Southwest Florida Television.
Okay. Well, that's very interesting. I bet that's fun to watch.
Yeah, there's a lot of it's become a family. Everybody that watches it, I mean, it's like everybody feels like they know each other now, commenting,
A
and
lot of people have been here before. They know the beach. And
or they're dying to get here, and when they come down the first time, it's funny. They're like, "Oh, I know him. I know him. I know him." They recognize the people walking on the beach.
that's great.
It's awesome. That's Roy. Yep. He was a big part of this back up until about a year ago. His hearing's getting really bad, and it's hard to have a conversation with him. Yeah, I bring him out here every day. Yeah, yep, yeah.
Okay, because I've seen him get from the chair on the flat sand with them. I thought, but how does he get the parking? You know what I mean?
It takes a little while,
I'm sure.
but at least he does it.
Yes.
He lives to be at this beach.
Great. Well, thank you very
Yep. Have a great day. It's quiet up here this morning. Not much boat traffic yet. Good morning. Hey, if you like what you see, I do appreciate donations. If you like what you're seeing, if you want to send a little tip, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And that's one of the things that allows me to come out here and do this in the mornings. Your friendship and your financial support, both very important. I wouldn't be here without them. And I do thank you. Highly appreciated. Highly appreciated and always needed, believe me, especially now. The new month, all the bills are due. With this tide just turning here, just starting to come back in, the water's going to start changing color, clearing up. It's going to be beautiful here in about an hour here at the pass. Not that it isn't beautiful right now, but believe it or not, it's going to be more beautiful. I'm going to take a little break here. Start another live feed in a few minutes. So go grab yourself a cup of coffee, another donut, and I will be back with part 2 of my Monday morning beach walk at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park in beautiful North Naples, Florida. Remember our motto, bringing people together one beach walk at a time. That's what it is all about. Bringing people together in the morning on social media, giving you a chance to chat with your old friends and meet new friends with this beautiful, beautiful state park and beach as our background. Well, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you shortly. If I don't, stay safe, stay healthy. Tally ho, everyone, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.